The Anker C300X and the River 3 Plus are two compact, entry-level power stations that are great for powering small devices on the go. While Anker and EcoFlow have gone two completely different directions when it comes to the design, when it comes to the functionality or performance, they basically get the same job done. They both have the same MSRP, and we've seen both of them on similar sale prices as well. But when it comes to spending your hard-earned money, you guys have been asking us which one's best. So we're going to compare the specs and the performance to determine which one is functionally better, and then we're going to compare to the price to decide if you should buy
this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that. This or that.
So welcome back to the lab, where our opinions cannot be bought. When it comes to entry-level power stations, the only two things that are smaller than these are the EcoFlow Trail, which is a DC power station, and the C300 DC. Both are great, but if you need that regular 120 volt house outlet, this is a great place to start. As always, we'll leave links to both of these in the description down below, as well as any coupons that we can get to save you guys money. But aside from that, let's throw these guys in a ring and see who comes out on top. So starting with battery capacity, the River is 286, while the C300 is 288. 2 watt hours, big deal, we're gonna give these guys a tie. In terms of output, the C300 has 300 watts of output, and the River 3 has double that at 600. There are Rivers that have less, but this is the biggest one in their lineup. So first point goes to EcoFlow. In terms of surging, the EcoFlow can obviously surge larger appliances because of that extra 300 watts. It also does have X-Boost, which we harp on a lot, but it does start up larger items. So again, the surge is going to go to EcoFlow. And EcoFlow is going to keep taking points when it comes to solar input. The River has 220 watts, and the C300 is only 100 watts. So the River is going to charge in an hour and a half with solar, while the C300 is going to take about 3 hours. So that's another point for EcoFlow. When it comes to AC input, they both charge from a regular wall outlet about the same. It's going to take about 1 hour to fully charge. So that's another tie. When it comes to sound, they're both really small units, so they never really emit that much sound. We didn't really find one to be quieter than the other, so they get another tie. When it comes to functionality, starting with the ports and plugs, EcoFlow has 320 volt plugs, 2 USB-A and 1 USB-C. The USB-C is 100 watts, and it has a 12 volt car socket. Anker also has 3 120 volt plugs, 1 USB-A, and 3 USB-Cs, and 2 of which are 140 watt outputs. And one of them is also bi-directional, so not only does it have an output, it also has an input so you can charge through it. It also has a 12 volt car socket, and while they're basically the same, Anker does have more powerful USB options. You're going to be able to charge things up like a laptop faster, so we're going to give Anker the point. In terms of the screen and UPS, it's a tie for both of them. Both are great. So overall, for that functionality point, because of those more powerful ports, we're going to give it to Anker. In terms of look and feel, we think that EcoFlow has a little bit higher quality, but honestly, these are really so close that we can't put one above the other. Anker, on the other hand, has a little bit of a better layout, so we're just going to give it a tie. For portability, again, this is so close. Anker being vertical is a little bit easier to carry around. Plus, with the strap that comes with it, you can put it around your shoulder and free up both your hands. So it's kind of splitting hairs, but we're going to give that point to Anker. In terms of scalability, EcoFlow does scale, the Anker does not. We don't necessarily recommend that just because it's not a great bang for your buck. If you want something larger, just probably go with a larger system. But if you did buy this and then later on you wish you had more, it is cool to know that it's there as a backup. So being expandable, that point does go to EcoFlow. In terms of customer support, we've mystery shopped both of these, and right now, EcoFlow is one of the worst and Anker is one of the best. So there's another redemption point for Anker. And in terms of Robbie's rants and requirements, he says it's a tie because both of them have lights, both of them have 12 volt car sockets. And for price, Anker right now is cheaper, but we've seen these sales flip-flop, so sometimes you can get the EcoFlow for cheaper, sometimes it's the Anker. They both retail for $299, and we've seen both of them as low as $220. So the final point is going to be another tie. So the points say that the EcoFlow wins, and it might win on paper. We've literally had both these since they've released, and we've used them quite a bit. And from our hands-on experience, we've found the Anker to be an overall better unit, and a lot of that has to do with the portability. The fact that it has great port layout, and all of them are front-facing, the fact that it has all that is huge. EcoFlow has 2 ports on the back, but because they're on the back, it makes it more of a mess when you're trying to plug stuff in. You also can't tuck it in a corner and get access. The USBs are better, it can fast charge a laptop via the USB-C, and the light position on the C300X is a bit better because it's right up on top. If you're gonna be using this for camping, you're gonna have more of a top-down light. Let's say you're playing cards, you're gonna be able to see them. Where with the River 3, it's so far down on the bottom that it's gonna cause more of a silhouette. Same thing when you go to plug things in, the light is below the ports, so it's gonna be harder to see what you're plugging into. All that said, if a friend asked us, and you guys are our friends, we would say get the C300. Well, that's about it. Let us know what you guys think. As always, check out our links down below. If you like this video, please give us a subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, peace out, and stay charged.